In FM22, Benjamin Sesko was one of the highest rated kids you could probably pick up. He had such great potential and was fantastic in almost every save I saw him in. How does he do in FM23 though? As you can see, Benjamin Sesko, 19-year-old Slovenian at Red Bull Salzburg. Transfer is already arranged to RB Leipzig at the end of the season in the next. But right now, he is 10.5 to 31 million, 10 and a quarter K per week until 2026, which doesn't matter because he's transferring to RB Leipzig. His numbers look fairly good for a 19-year-old. He's got a couple already in the green with off-the-ball acceleration and jumping reach. He's got some other numbers in the 14s and 13s and 12s. Crossing of the ball, he's not very good at. Long shots, he's not very good at. For a striker, I mean, I guess is okay, but I would still want him a little bit to be able to shoot outside of the box. Marking of 6 is not great, so defense is going to be a problem for him. Tackling of 8, positioning of 4. Hopefully, a lot of these increase in the next couple of years, 10 years. We'll see how it works. But if you look at his career milestones so far, first international cap against North Macedonia at 18. First international goal against Malta at age 18. Slovenian Youth Player of the Year in 21. Samson Cup winners with with Red Bull Salzburg, in 22. And then Bundesliga powered by T-Mobile champions. I hate these names. They're so stupid. But so he's got a couple of things already to his name, a couple of trophies here and there. But let's see how he is in 10 years. 10 years on, it is the end of the 32-33 season. He is 30 years old, 121 caps and 72 goals. He has done very well for himself. Technicals haven't grown a whole bunch, as we know that they're not going to, but physicals are just through the roof. Almost everything in the green. Composure and off the ball and mentals are on the green, but a lot of 15s and 14s. Not too bad at all. Rated 95 to a 285 million. He's still at RB Leipzig though. 220K per week, important player. And then his average ratings are just all in the green, which is amazing to see. As you would expect, though, from a Wonder Kid. Bundesliga, 32 appearances, 1 off the bench, 19 goals, 3 assists, 7.30 average rating. Champions League, 12 appearances, 9 goals, 7.29 average rating. So apparently they're doing fairly well right now. Actually, if we look at RB Leipzig, they are second in the Bundesliga. They were knocked out in the round of 16 by Chelsea in the Champions League and then runners-up in the DFB Pokal for this season, that is. But overall, he's looking fantastic. He was bought by RB Leipzig for 20.5 million in 23. A lot of player of the years, Slovenian player of the years, Slovenia youth player of the year, German player, newcomer of the year, overall 11, seasonal best 11, DFB Pokal winners in 26, Super Cup winners in 26, Super Cup winners again in 27, Pokal and Super Cup winners in 29. A lot more runners up and player of the year, third place and things like that, seasonal best 11s. So he's got a lot to his name, a couple of trophies in the cabinet. He's doing really well. Actually, if you look at his career stats, just through the roof, RB Leipzig for the last 10 years and 7+ every single season. That's really good. Definitely one you want to pick up if you can. 20.5 million to RB Leipzig is already arranged, so you'll have to wait until after that, and it's only going to grow. So good luck there. But he's had a very busy career. And if we look at injury-wise, nothing really. A bunch of slights. A moderate here in 30 for 2 weeks. Another moderate at 23 for 3 weeks. Not much at all. A couple minors, and that's it. So not injury prone whatsoever. He's going to miss a couple of days here and there throughout training. But, if you're lucky, you're not going to miss any matches whatsoever. Biography, we already know. Among 8 winners' medals that he's got, DFB Pokal, he's got the Bundesliga powered by T-Mobile consecutively between 22 and 23. Samsung Cup with Red Bull Salzburg 22. DFB Pokal 26 and 29. Super Cup with 26, 27, and 29. And has been recognized for his talent and achievements with several awards. Slovenian Player of the Year, Austrian Player of the Year. He's got a ton to his name. And as you can see, we always see this is truly one of the world's global superstars. So he is doing a fantastic job right now. We're going to end it, as always, in 2035, so let's see how he does. 2035, at the tail end of that season, 250K per week, regular starter, 49 to 148 million, still with Leipzig, and he's 32 years old. Things really haven't changed. So let's see, long throws still don't care. Marking him 9 is not great. Tackling him 7. So he really hasn't done much in terms of the defensive pieces. Positioning of 7. But off the ball and composure are still at the 17s. You've got a couple of 15s and 14s and 13s. And then physicals are still fantastic. And Bundesliga this season, 30 plus 1 appearances, 15 goals, 6 assists, 7.35 average rating. If we look at the milestones, again, as you can see, they were Bundesliga champions the next season in 2034 and then DFB Pokal winners again in 2035. Any other injuries to mark? Nope, that's his. I want injuries, please. Just a couple more slights, really nothing too much at all. But if we look at the career stats, well above 7s every single season. How long is he contracted to? 2036. So he's kind of getting a year increases here and there, but definitely one to take a look at. It would be really nice to see how he grows in some other squads. I'm sure a Man City or a Liverpool or someone has picked him up for their squads. I'm sure he's done very well. So anyway, that does it for me, Benjamin Šeško, and the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you so much for watching. As always, take care and enjoy.